Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. It has not even been 50 days since Joe Biden took office as 46th President of the United States, and Indian Americans are the talk of the world. A look at Biden administration and you will see how striking is the number of Indian Americans in the cabinet and key positions. Soon after Joe Biden took office, it became immediately clear that he intends to continue the tradition of Obama-Biden administration. During the 8 years that Obama served as President of the US, the largest number of Indian Americans were appointed in key positions. This was followed by Trump administration as well. Trump appointed the first ever Indian American with a cabinet rank and inside the National Security Council. The Biden administration has for the first time appointed such a large number of Indian Americans in the first 50 days of his administration. And this also has been topic of the discussion not only in the US but also in India. The rising number of Indian Americans in the US administration spells how great an impetus the community is getting from the new US administration. In fact, the US president doesn't shy away from joking about it. On Thursday, Joe Biden said that Indian Americans are taking over the country. He was talking to NASA scientists in a virtual conference after the successful landing of Perseverance rover over Mars. He was speaking to Swati Mohan, who leads the guidance, navigation and control operations of NASA's Mars 2020 mission. And he said that including her, his vice president, that is Kamala Harris, and speechwriter Vinay Reddy, all are Indian. Now watch his speech.
We have Dr. Mohan here with me. Of course, you know her from the landing coverage.
Hey, Doc, how are you?
I'm doing very well, Mr. President.
I just want you to know.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with us.
Are you kidding me? What an honor this is. This is an incredible honor. And it's amazing. Indian of descent Americans are taking over the country. You, my vice president, my speechwriter, Vinay, I tell you what. But thank you. You guys are incredible. Did you want to say something? I'll be quiet.
Absolutely, Swati. Tell us how you felt on landing day, and actually what path brought you to here at the lab.
Absolutely. So my path actually started way back when I was a child watching my first episode of Star Trek. In addition to those fantastical scenes of space, what really captured my attention was this really close-knit team who was working together, manipulating this technological marvel with the sole purpose of exploring space and understanding new things and seeking new life.
Now, Biden has created history by appointing at least 55 Indian Americans to key positions in his administration. This does not include Vice President Kamala Harris, which is an elected position, and Neera Tanden, who a day earlier withdrew her nomination from the position of Director of White House Office of Management and Budget. This past week, Dr. Vivek Murthy testified before a Senate committee for US Surgeon General, and Vanita Gupta is all set to appear for her confirmation hearing for Associate Attorney General, Department of Justice. Nearly half of these Indian Americans are women, and a sizable number of them are working in the White House. Let us just go through this list. Following are the Indian American women in Joe Biden's administration. Uzra Zeya, Under Secretary of State for Civilian Security, Democracy and Human Rights, State Department. Mala Adiga, Policy Director to Dr. Jill Biden. Aisha Shah, Partnership Manager, White House Office of Digital Strategy. Samira Fazili, Deputy Director, U.S. National Economic Council, that is NEC. Sumona Guha, Senior Director for South Asia at the National Security Council, White House. Sabrina Singh, Deputy Press Secretary, Vice President, White House. Shanti Kalatil, Coordinator for Democracy and Human Rights, National Security Council, White House. Garima Verma, Digital Director of the Office of the First Lady. Sonia Agrawal, Senior Advisor for Climate Policy and Innovation, Office of Domestic Climate Policy, White House. Neha Gupta, Associate Counsel, Office of White House Counsel. Reema Shah, Deputy Associate Counsel, again, Office of White House Counsel. Tanya Das, Chief of Staff, Office of Science, Department of Energy. Shuchi Talati, Chief of Staff, Office of Fossil Energy. Mini Timaraju, Senior Advisor to the Director, Office of Personnel Management. Sohini Chatterjee, Senior Policy Advisor, US Mission to the United Nations. Aditi Gorur, Policy Advisor, US Mission to the United Nations. Bhavya Lal, Acting Chief of Staff, NASA. Dimple Chaudhary, Deputy General Counsel for Nationwide Resource Protection Program, Environmental Protection Agency. Sharmishta Das, Deputy General Counsel, Department of Homeland Security. Ruchi Jain, Deputy Solicitor for General Law, Department of Interior. Meera Joshi, Acting Administrator, Federal Motor Carrier Administration, Department of Transportation. Aruna Kalyanam, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Tax and Budget, Department of the Treasury. These are the women working in Joe Biden administration who are of Indian origin. But the point here is not only about these Indian Americans, it is also about US administration, successive US administrations reposing faith on them, reposing confidence in the community so much so that they dominate the key positions in the government. And how secure the US citizens are, the US leaders are about their own democracy. That someone from other country can come to your nation, practice their faith, form a community, excel in different fields, and one day even dominate the key positions in the country's administration, in the country's governance, and the country's president jokes about it, saying that the community is taking over the country. There is not even a hint of insecurity in the statement. Now imagine what would have happened in our country if this had happened here. It would have sent alarm bells ringing. Can we expect this level of security in our country, in our leaders? Why foreign nationals? When it comes to our own minority, the attitude changes. Imagine the UN cry over rising number of Muslims in UPSC, or the UN cry over Muslim population rising. And leave alone the supporters, we have union ministers demonizing a community which are as much Indian as we are, as they are. UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath in an interview with BBC last year had said that Muslims did no favor by staying in India. There are ruling party supporters branding farmers from Punjab as Khalistanis, essentially alienating and name-calling their own fellow citizens. The point here is a healthy democracy is one which is also secured. Did we see anyone in America saying Americans khatre mein hai because Indian Americans are getting prominence? No, there is not even an iota of feeling of constant insecurity. And that is also a lesson for many countries, including ours. Do let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, a very small appeal to all of our viewers, all of our subscribers. We have launched a membership drive on our YouTube channel HW News English. You can click on the join button and join the membership drive. There are 2 levels of membership, the details about which will be explained to you in the video that is following. Please do join the membership drive and support our independent journalism. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here you can be our supporter by paying rupees 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our super supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.